Hey, Palmetto Hills family. This is Pastor Josh joining you from my office on this Monday morning of Holy Week. This week we're going to be publishing video devotionals each day as we move toward the cross and Easter. And this morning I just want to encourage you with a few words from Mark chapter 11. Many of us read, and in our worship service yesterday we read Mark chapter 11, verses 1 through 11, the triumphal entry. There's an interesting phrase, just one verse that I want us to consider from Mark 11, and it's verse 11. After the triumphal entry, after they spread their cloaks and the palm branches down and celebrated the entrance of Jesus into Jerusalem, it says in verse 11 that he entered Jerusalem and went into the temple, and when he had looked around at everything, as it was very late, he went out to Bethany with the 12. What does it mean when we read that Jesus went into the temple and he looked around at everything? Think about this. He's entering that last stage of his mission, on that road to the cross. And now, as he begins that last week of his life before he goes to the cross, he went into the temple and he looked around. What was going through Jesus' mind? He must have thought, there's the sacrifice, there's the incense, there's the priest, the sights, the smells, the sounds, all were going to be fulfilled. We're all going to be concluded and find their consummation in him as he would lay down his life later that week. So Jesus would be the priest. Jesus would be the sacrifice. Jesus' blood would be shed. His body would be broken. So he went in at the beginning of that Holy Week and he looked around. And so as we think about the life of Christ and the mission of Christ and what he accomplished for us, I want to encourage you that he was the priest and the sacrifice, and he did it for us. As you think about the cross this week, as you think about the passion of Christ, I want to encourage you that at every stage, at every step, Jesus had his children, his people, his sheep on his heart. And so, as we think about this week, as we move toward Easter, I hope that encourages you. Snapshots from the life of Christ on the way to the cross to help us as we follow him. God bless, and have a great day.